from the closed guard so that everybody understands it kind of fully. If there's any questions in between, just raise your hand, ask me if there's anything you don't understand or whatever the case may be. All right, here's your plate. Okay, so now let's say my partner's starting off, already inside my closed guard. He's going to start collecting my gi as if he's going to go to pass the guard. So we're going to hold kind of both with one hand, all right? First thing I have to do is I want to break this grip. So to break the grip, I'm just going to roll my fingers on the outside of the gi like this here. Bring my chest up. As soon as I bring my chest up, I'm going to pop the arm straight up. Okay, now the goal here, hold me tight, please. The goal here is as I pop his arm straight up here, I want to right away put this foot on his hip to bring my knee to his shoulder there. So I come up, boom. As soon as I do that, I reach under here. Put my foot on his hip, clamp, and lift my hip up like this here. Okay? Now, it's really important that when I get to this position that I have complete connection with my partner here. There can be no space underneath. So if I'm holding, look, I'm using this to bring myself to him. All right, does that make sense to you guys? So now, the other leg on the side is going to start pushing his head. So I'm going to do this, look, here, then I'm going to hip escape. You notice how I end up like almost in like an L position with him, correct? Yes? Now as soon as I get that position, I could just take my leg here and put it over the top of his head. All right, now I have the arm bar. I'm set. Why don't I want to do this? Yes, do that, yes. Yes, keep doing that. Yes, keep doing that. Yes, keep doing that. That's exactly why you don't want to do that, right? You need some sort of downward pressure to keep your partner's posture down. If he starts coming up like that, and my legs are crisscrossed over his head, I don't have downward pressure. I can keep my legs really tight like that, but I just can't push him down with it, okay? So what I have to make sure is that I'm going to go from the beginning. So I break that grip one, I grab, I connect, I escape, now I get here. So what I have to make sure is that this leg here over his head is constantly pushing his head to the floor. Right, down. What's the motion of the other leg? So it's pushing forward. So this is down, this is forward. So I do those together, down and forward. It's very difficult. Try to posture up, go. It's very difficult for him to posture up. But as soon as I relax this, start going. Yes, 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 right away. So this leg here has to constantly like push him off balance. This leg has to constantly look to push his head towards the floor. All right, does it make sense to you guys? So what I want you guys to do is, you're going to do it to me real fast. You're going to go real, you can do it like, I say light, meaning like you don't have to like rough your partner up for this. Look, he breaks my grip. Now look, he connects. Now his arm, he closes it off. Look here, tight. Now he starts crawling to escape his head. He goes over my head, and boom. Now, from this position here, he just has to lift his hip a little bit. No, not with your arm. Just lift your hip up. You keep lifting. You see how far my arm is away from his chest? So now, grab my arm. Start going. Yes, yes. That's it. That's all he needs. All right, does everybody understand that? Yes? Yes, last thing, of course, is partner's thumb. Partner's thumb is facing up and away from you. You're going to get the arm bar very easy. So I'm going to start rotating the thumb. It's going to be hard for you to get the arm bar. So what I want you guys to think about is this. As soon as I'm just going to throw him into position real quick. Wherever my chest is, I want his thumb facing straight up away from it. Even this here is starting to be no good. Even this here, because look, he's already starting to bend his arm. There, nice and tight from there. All right? What does the other hand underneath here do for the technique? There we go.
So you can't pull it in?
Yes, that's one thing, but it adds something else too. Because look, ideally, look, I can do this here. And if he tries to pull his arm out, he's still not going to be able to get it out, right? Yes? Because my leg is still going to block him off. So why here? Why hold here? Anybody know? All right, two things, right? Number one, if I'm holding here, go posture up. It's a lot more difficult for him to posture up here. Secondly, as I kick him over, look at how much more leverage this is going to give my hand. Look. So now his arm is like about maybe an inch or so away from where my hip is, which means it's further away from me than normal, which means if I lift, that's going to be a tighter arm bar. Does it make sense to you guys? Yes? You sure?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, yes?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's work on it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.